What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another update. I haven't changed anything from the portfolio from last week, so if you didn't see last week's video, I just talked about the big position I sold, which was Apple, and a big portion of the 2030 aggressive pie. But outside of that, I haven't made any buys or sells, so I'll just kind of go over the performance of my portfolios, and then we'll just go over a little bit of news from 3M that I just came across today. But they cut their dividend, so I'll explain why I think that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at my portfolios. If you haven't seen any of my videos, I have two accounts that I manage here on M1 Finance, or two portfolios, I should say. This one is 2030 aggressive. It's going to be completely this 2030 aggressive pie. I have just $6.25 left over from when I sold Apple a couple months ago. But if we look at the performance from 1 week, it is up by $579, $18 in dividends, and then $560 in market gain. As always, this is my more passive form of investing, and so I don't really track what it buys or sells. But for those of you who have never seen any of the videos, this is just a bunch of ETFs through Vanguard, some bonds, but that's pretty much what it is. And so I don't really track what it buys or sells. If we go to the activity, I think there were some dividends that we got from a week ago. So yeah, you can see all the dividends right here, which I think was $19 total. And the other portfolio is this one, the high dividend. Now, this is the one that I chose the stocks myself. Initially, not for the right reasons, just because the stock paid a dividend. That's why I selected a lot of these stocks. But now I'm more focused on buying good companies for a good price, not necessarily just stocks that pay a dividend. Let's look at the performance real quick from a week ago. So we're actually up $496 total, $483 from the market, and then about $12 in dividends, or 1.9%. Now let's talk about whoops, I don't want to go there. Let's talk about 3M real quick, because they cut their dividend. It's according to some article that I saw. There it is. 3M cut its dividend. It's time to buy the stock. So I don't remember exactly where the debt is for 3M, but I do remember it had a lot of unnecessary debt, in my opinion, and I didn't see the need for it to be paying a dividend. I know a lot of people like the dividend, and it's great, but at the same time, you want the company to be successful, and it can't be as successful as it could be if it's paying out a dividend. If there's excess cash and all their debts are paid down, or they're at reasonable levels, then sure, the dividend is fine. But when you have the kind of debt that 3M had and its legal issues, I think that it was a good move to cut the to cut the dividend, and it can use that extra cash now to manage its business better, pay down its debts, or use it to grow the business in other aspects. I haven't looked at any of the financial statements or any of 3M's like quarterly reports, or I haven't listened to any earnings calls or anything like that, so I don't know exactly where the business is at. But I remember when I was looking at it that it did have debt that I didn't like. But as always, these are just my own opinions, my own thoughts about 3M. I still think 3M is a great business. I think overall the products that they make are quality products, and so I think it'll be around for the foreseeable future. And so I think as the business restructures itself with its extra cash flow, I think it'll ultimately rebound and become a good stock to buy. Or I'm sorry, not to buy necessarily, but to own. I won't be adding any additional shares right now, just because I don't have the time, or I'm not going to make the time to research 3M right now. If I do have some time and I look into it, I may pick up some shares, but as of right now, I'm going to just hold off and keep my portfolio where it's at. And actually, one other thing I was going to do, I remember I had a lot of buying power in this portfolio right here, and I was wondering what happened to it, and I forgot that I actually put it into a high yield savings account. And so that's actually what I want to do right now. So if we go to, let's go to this portfolio, let's Let's go here, move money, smart transfer. Let's go invest cash over balance from this one. Enter amount, anything over $1 we want invested automatically. Set the endpoint, indefinitely, continue. High dividends over, confirm. Okay. I guess that's only available if you have M1 Plus, but I'm sure there's still other ways, even if you don't have it, on how to do it. You can probably just do a one-time transfer. But since I don't foresee myself buying anything right now, I'm gonna just keep it in the high yield savings account. But that's all I got for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.